What if I told you that 95% of your life is controlled by a silent force within? An invisible script that decides how you think, what you believe, and even how successful you become. Most people walk through life unaware that they're running on autopilot, driven not by conscious choice, but by subconscious programming. It's not your lack of talent, luck, or intelligence that's holding you back. It's the mental software you've been downloading since childhood. And until you learn to rewrite it, you'll keep repeating the same patterns, facing the same limits, and living the same story. But here's the truth, your subconscious is not your enemy. It's your most powerful tool. Once you learn how to master it, from the moment we're born, our minds are open like sponges. We absorb beliefs, habits, and emotions from everything and everyone around us. Parents, teachers, media, culture, they all leave their fingerprints on the clay of our minds. Maybe someone told you, you're not good enough, or you'll never succeed. And you believed it not because it was true, but because your subconscious accepted it as truth. And now, decades later, those words still echo in your decisions. You hesitate to take risks, you sabotage your progress, you settle for less. Not because you want to, but because your subconscious was programmed to protect you from failure, even if it means keeping you small. But what if I told you that your subconscious mind doesn't distinguish between real and imagined experiences? You can replace old, limiting beliefs with new, empowering ones. You can install confidence, discipline, self-love, and courage, just like software. The subconscious is like fertile soil. Whatever you plant, fear or faith, doubt or belief, will grow. And when you change the seeds, you change the harvest. The first step is awareness. You have to start noticing the patterns. What are the negative thoughts that loop in your mind? What beliefs are driving your choices? Are you constantly telling yourself you're not worthy? That money is hard to get? That love always ends in pain? These thoughts didn't originate in your heart, they were programmed into you, and they are not your truth. Imagine a child learning to ride a bike. The first few tries, they fall. But eventually their body memorizes the balance, the pedaling, the rhythm, and suddenly it becomes automatic. That's exactly how your subconscious works. It learns through repetition. That's why affirmations work. That's why visualization changes your state. That's why what you say to yourself again and again becomes your identity. The most powerful words in the universe are the ones you say to yourself. So ask yourself, what stories have you been repeating about who you are? Because your subconscious listens, and it obeys. If you say, I'm just not a confident person, your subconscious says, understood. Let's avoid situations that require confidence. If you say success isn't for people like me, your subconscious says, got it, let's play small. But when you change the dialogue, when you begin to say, I am capable, I am worthy, I am becoming more powerful every day, your subconscious adapts. This is not a feel-good fantasy. This is neuroscience. Studies have shown that consistent mental rehearsal, visualizing yourself succeeding, achieving, thriving, rewires the brain. The same neurons fire as if you're actually doing it. That means you can train your mind for greatness. You can build resilience, focus, and unstoppable momentum before you even take action. But reprogramming takes commitment. It's not about saying a few affirmations in the mirror and hoping for the best. It's about immersion. It's about making your new beliefs louder than your old doubts. Start with a vision so clear, so emotional, that your subconscious can't ignore it. See yourself already there. Feel it. Hear the applause. Taste the success. Let that future self pull you forward. Your subconscious loves emotion. It remembers feelings more than facts. That's why trauma sticks, but also why joy and gratitude can heal. So don't just think differently. Feel differently. Wake up and decide to feel powerful. Walk like you've already won. Speak like the person you're becoming. You are not stuck. You are simply running a program, and you can change it, starting now. The reprogramming ritualance, you realize your subconscious is programmable. Everything changes. Life stops being a series of random events and starts becoming a mirror reflecting what you believe. That's why some people seem to succeed effortlessly, while others struggle endlessly. It's not fate, it's focus. It's the inner language they've trained themselves to speak. So how do you start this process of rewiring your mind for power, clarity, and purpose? Begin with your morning. The first few minutes after waking up are golden. Your brain is in a theta, deeply suggestible state, perfect for programming. Don't reach for your phone. Don't dive into distractions. Instead, speak into your mind what you want it to believe. Say it out loud. Today, I am focused. I am fearless. I attract the right people. I create opportunities. I am unstoppable. It may feel strange at first, but repetition rewrites reality. Write your vision daily, not just goals, but the identity you're stepping into. I am a leader. I make decisions with confidence. I live with purpose. I move with energy. I create with passion. Your subconscious doesn't care whether it's true yet. It cares how often you say it, and the more you say it, the more you believe it. Belief leads to action. Action leads to results. Results reinforce belief. That's how momentum is born. Now, let's talk about your environment. Your subconscious mind is constantly recording. Everything you watch, listen to, and surround yourself with is shaping your mental blueprint. If you constantly consume negativity news, drama, fear, you're feeding your mind with weeds. But if you feed it with empowering messages, motivational voices, books, and music that uplifts you, your subconscious begins to mirror that energy. You can't build a palace with broken bricks. Guard your mind like your life depends on it, because it does. Use the power of visualization. Every day, close your eyes and picture the life you're building. See yourself walking on stage, signing the deal, publishing the book, running the business, feeling loved, being healthy, doing what you were born to do. Visualization activates the same neural circuits as real experience. The more you see it in your mind, the more natural it becomes to act on it in real life. But here's the key. You must combine visualization with feeling. Don't just imagine success, feel what it's like to have it. That emotional frequency is the language your subconscious understands. Feel the gratitude of having what you desire even before it arrives. This isn't pretending. This is aligning your internal world so your external world has no choice but to catch up. Also, don't underestimate the power of questions. Your subconscious is a search engine. Whatever question you ask, it finds an answer. If you ask, "Why am I such a failure?" it'll dig up proof. But if you ask, "How can I grow from this? What is this trying to teach me? What's the next best move?" your mind will rise to the challenge. Empowering questions lead to empowering answers. Another powerful tool is affirmations in motion. Don't just sit and repeat mantras. Move your body. Walk confidently while saying, "I am strong. I am bold. I am unstoppable." Dance, jog, punch the air, let your body feel the power of your words. This combination of motion and emotion burns new beliefs into your nervous system. And finally, rewrite your past. Yes, you heard that right. The events may have happened, but the meaning you assigned to them can be transformed. If you were rejected, maybe that was redirection. If you failed, maybe that built your resilience. Reframing the story you tell yourself about your past frees your subconscious to believe in a new future. You are not your trauma. You are the warrior who rose from it. Reprogramming your subconscious isn't about escaping reality. It's about reshaping it from the inside out. The old you may have been ruled by fear, doubt, and limitation. But the new you is deliberate, focused, empowered. You are no longer reacting. You are creating. Day by day, word by word, you are building the mental architecture of the person you were always meant to be. Becoming the master of your mind, now that you understand how to reprogram your subconscious mind, the final phase is mastery. And if you honor it, you will rise above the old limitations, like they were never real to begin with. Mastery begins with identity. You must no longer think of this process as something you try. You are someone who reprograms their mind. You are the architect of your reality. Speak in absolutes. I am the type of person who shows up every day. I am someone who creates transformation. I am someone who rewrites their story. Identity is the strongest force in human behavior. Once you claim it, everything else aligns. But there will be resistance. The old mind will fight back. Doubts will whisper. Habits will try to reclaim their throne. That's when you stand firm and remind yourself. This discomfort is the sound of change. Keep going. Growth doesn't feel like inspiration, it feels like breaking chains. The mind, like a muscle, strengthens under pressure. Surround yourself with expansion. You can't rise in isolation. Find voices, mentors, and communities that elevate your thinking. Listen to audiobooks while you drive. Watch videos that challenge you to grow. Immerse yourself in ideas that make the old version of you feel obsolete. You're not just reprogramming, you're evolving. Celebrate small wins. Every new belief installed, every fear overcome, every brave decision, it all counts. Progress fuels pride, and pride fuels persistence. Don't wait until the big breakthrough to feel worthy. Celebrate becoming the kind of person who stays in the game. That shift alone is priceless, and above all, speak life. Be intentional with your words. Speak victory, speak healing, speak abundance. Not because the universe owes you, but because your subconscious is listening. Every word you speak is a command, and every command shapes your destiny. This journey of reprogramming your subconscious is not about becoming someone else, about finally seeing with clear eyes the strength, the beauty, the purpose that's always been inside you. It's about uncovering the version of you that's been buried under years of fear, doubt, and conditioning. It's about rising into your full power. You are not your past, you are not your mistakes, you are not your programming, you are the author, the coder, the creator. And from this moment forward, you are writing a new script, one where you are the hero. One where you don't just survive, you thrive. It won't be easy, but it will be worth it. And years from now, when you look back at this moment, the moment you decided to reclaim your mind, you will realize it was the most powerful choice you ever made. Because when you change your mind, you change your life. So now I leave you with one question. What will you do with this power? Because knowing how to reprogram your subconscious mind is just the beginning. The real transformation happens when you take action today, right now. Don't scroll away and forget this moment. Commit to it. Start the journey, say the affirmation. Visualize the future. Break the pattern. Rewrite the story. Because if you don't reprogram your mind, the world will do it for you. And you weren't born to live someone else's script. You were born to rise, to lead, to evolve. If this message lit something inside you, share it. Comment below with the words, "I'm rewriting my story," to declare your shift. And if you're ready to dive deeper into this journey of growth, subscribe now. This is just the beginning. You're not alone anymore. Together, we rise. Let's reprogram your mind and build the life you were born to live.